Good morning, everybody. Today is a beautiful day. Got a fall breeze coming through. It's nice and cool. The sun's coming up. It's just awesome. We got the truck loaded up today. We're doing a Flagstone Pathway where we already did some raised beds. The pathway will meander through there. We got Jonah to help me out today. And have a fun day. I just love the breeze coming through. It's just like, so fresh. Fresh is the word. First, we're gonna put the trailer on and head out to go get those flagstone. Garden is looking good. Right down there at the end, plants are growing. It's always nice to see. What a wonderful day.
Oh, yes sir, yes sir.
Let's go.
So Benj is currently on the phone. We are trying to figure out what she wants. We have a couple really good options here. We have some really beautiful, nice, kind of clean-cut gray flagstone with a really good thickness. It's not too thick, not too thin. It's about what we want for flagstone. Then we have another option here. We have this kind of like a dark / light tan flagstone.
YouTubing? He's YouTubing, yeah. I love it. Love it. Yep. You want to see yourself on YouTube? Yeah. She's gonna load us up with some good stuff here. But we're trying to figure out what the client wants. I already sent her some pictures. Okay, whoa. We have exactly what we need. She wants this instead of the gray. She would rather have the more darker hues and the more red tones rather than the gray to try to match the other side of her landscape. It's got some dust on there. As soon as it washes off, you'll see the true colors come out. It's one of the fun aspects of doing landscaping is once you put it in, it's all rough, and then once you clean it off and wash it off, woo, it starts to pop with the sunshine and rain coming down. So that's the choice. We'll start loaded up.
I am daisy chaining this extra rope so that it doesn't go flying down the road, creating problems.
How do you do daisy chain?
Just loop the rope upon itself. And whenever you're ready, just undo that, the whole thing pulls out.
We're good.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, big time. Thank you. Y'all have a good one. See ya. Hey folks, let me show you around, show you what we're doing today, and show you the potential of the beauty that's coming to this little landscape here. A walkway is going to be coming through here, a Flagstone Pathway, has that nice natural feel. She's got a butterfly insect area where the insects are just all happy. This garden's going to actually have a little more height, so we'll be able to come through here. The pathway will meander around, go behind the tree there, and go up to her front porch. Yeah, we're going for like a nice kind of English garden feel where you feel like you're stepping into a whole new world. Come through here and we have posts on the sides with a grape trellis coming across. Continue the pathway. Grape trellis is going in this fall. Come back through. Got the nice raised beds we already did with white oak. These extensions here are nice for when we do any type of hoop coming across the garden for continuing the fall season into the winter. We'll be able to put a covering there to keep the plants all warm enough. Comes across, comes around this big tree right here, right through here, and then ends right about here. We'll fan it out when we finish it off. It's always nice to fan it out, any type of pathway, just to make it not feel so rigid. But yeah, all the edges, we're trying to keep curves. We're trying to keep curves going through the whole landscape. When you have a structure of right angles, like this fence is going all the way across the house, is also right angles. It's nice to add aspects that have curve to them, so we can kind of soften the landscape, make it feel more like home. First things first is we're going to cut out the sod, approximately 3 inches, so that we come to the bottom of this fescue grass. Cut it out, and then we'll show you what we do after that. One trick I like to use sometimes is use like an extension cord, pull it across the whole way, and then spray paint along the extension cord. We don't have that today because I didn't bring it, but that's a nice little trick to be able to keep a nice edge. I already did one line that is perfectly what I want, and I just keep off about 2 feet from there, hit down in approximately 3 inches. This is the heavy shovel, so it's able to cut in nicely, but you could also just use a normal spade. Now I'm cutting at about 1 foot at a time, maybe 8 inches. Cut it out. Just pull it. And we have a worm. It's always good to see. You can put him in the garden. Bloop. All cleaned out, so I just flipped over to the side. Right here we decided to fan it out so that it matches. See how this area in between the two beds is somewhat thinner than the rest of the pathway? In order to make that look good, we wanted to fan it out. That was the sides, makes it all kind of more cohesive. We'll widen this a little bit, fan it out as well, and then fan out towards the entrance of this. Next step is we need to get the base of this pathway level and flat, so that these flagstone don't wobble. Because these flagstone are about 2 inch or 1.5 inches, so we need to cut it down about that high. Now some people, okay, let's see my face here. Some people use sand or base sand, and that's really one of the ways you're going to do it if you're going to make some kind of like patio area. But this being just a landscape walkway, we're good to just put it on the soil as long as we get it level and as long as we make sure that there's no areas that are, you know, little dips and stuff like that. So we'll just cut it out level, make sure it's the right height. We want the height to be approximately as high as grade is. So that's why we only went down about 2 inches. I'm cutting down the high point. Folks, we're doing good. We have some serious progress going on. Have everything cut out, sod pulled to the side, looking good, all cleaned up. It's nice and level. And you know what? There's never any reason to be wasteful when you're doing anything outside. Never any reason. This sod, we're going to use it to clear a new area for this client by flipping it over and letting the grass side die while killing off the old grass. I'll show you over there. We got the edge put down. I think she wanted to kind of wrap. But yeah, if you flip these over to where the soil side is up, it's going to kill the grass underneath and make use of this sod. Nice, nice. You can almost got almost everything cleared out. We're going through, put down the flagstone. It's looking good. Y'all, we finished. Look at this, it's looking snazzy. It's great. Next week we're coming back to finish up the soil, and we're shore up the stones to where they're not wobbly. Put a little bit of soil wherever it's making it wobbly, then fill back in, and then she's going to plant thyme. Well, that'll finish it off. All the green will grow in between. It's looking beautiful. Thanks for watching, folks. This is how you put in a flagstone pathway, and we'll see you next time.